Bam! What is up with squad? It's such your favorite auntie when Uncle Tendencies back in the building like I never left with Coach Coleman. Y'all know what it is, the CC show. Y'all come on in, run them likes up, coming in the dough, hit them likes coming in the dough. We got contacts in the building. What's good, y'all?
Contacts.
What's up, Coach?
What's up? Portal Combat.
Man, Portal
Welcome to the portal.
Welcome to the portal, baby. We here with the scorer.
Harold Williams.
Do you have scorers for today's games? Coach
Ain't
look
nobody
like
played
he don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, no, that's tomorrow.
He don't do scorers for BIT and NIT.
Yeah.
He don't do that. But I will give y'all those scores. Those winners.
There you go.
So, Coach, a lot of action.
Oh, Therakov in the portal. Therakov.
Who?
Therakov. Riley.
Who is that?
She's from New Jersey. She where is she? She a sophomore. Wake Forest.
Wake Forest?
Mm-hmm. 5'9".
Okay.
She's one of the scorers.
Scorers? All right.
Dr. Ivy girl.
Russell, only bring the facts to the chat over on the Instagram. What's up, fam? What is up, fam? What is up? So I do listen, okay. These games, the WBIT games.
Okay, so you got some scorers.
And this is the second WBIT. This is only the second WBIT.
You're right.
So it was announced at 23. The WBIT is NCAA supported, sanctioned. It's 32 more funded spots to compete in postseason play. So let's check out what
quarterfinals.
They just finished quarterfinals, so this will be to play in the semifinals. So these will be the teams that's going to the semifinals. So let's talk WBIT first. Going to the semis, and I don't know who's playing who. I'll get to that in just 1 second. But yeah,
semis.
But so Florida, Texas Tech. I don't know a lot about Texas Tech, but I'll pay a lot more attention to Texas Tech next year just because they have some size. They have some size there. I'm not at all being like, yo, they're gonna, be in the big tournament next year. But
right.
67-63. Texas Tech played Florida, SEC school, pretty tough. Right. So I will be, checking to see what they have next year. 67-63. I'll say the double digit scorers names, and he can say the scorer part. How about that? So we got Bailey Maupin with 13 points, and we got Jasmine Shavers with 21 points from the Texas Tech Lady Raiders, and then we had Rashaya Kyle. I hope I'm saying her name right. With 21 points, Liv McGill with 22 points from Florida. Those would be your double digit
Scorer
of that
big game.
game. Okay, that's WBIT. He don't got to do all the work on the WBIT. I help out with the WBIT. Portland, Villanova, 71-61. I did not take a look at this one. I watched the Texas Tech Florida game. That was a good game. Villanova, Portland, didn't watch this game. 71-61. Villanova. So Villanova moving on to the semis. I don't even see no double digit. No, I'm just playing. There's Trista Hole with 13 points and 10 rebounds, so a
Why you
double
call
double
her
right
hoe?
there.
No, it's like
We had Emmy Shearer with 17 points. That's the Portland Pilots. And then we had Jasmine Basco with 20 points. Maddie Weber with 16 points. And Laura Edmondson with 10 points.
10.
And then Ryan Allen with 12 points. Those are going to be your double digit
Scores
of that game.
game.
Okay, so moving on in the WBIT real quick. Belmont, James Madison. I cut this game on and cut it off real quick, Coach. I cut this one on off real quick.
It was done. Done.
Man, I thought it was gonna be close. Like James Madison, I was like, James Madison. I kind of looked at them a little bit. They played in March Madness, but goodness gracious, man, James Madison. They lost by 45 to Belmont. Ooh. Belmont. They lost by 45, 90 to 45 right there. Belmont with the win.
Well, I mean, Belmont was an NCAA team last year, though, right?
Tootie Jones with 26 points. Tootie Jones with 26 points. Kendall Holmes
with 22
points. I never met nobody named Tootie, but Belmont Bruins. Tootie with the with 26 and Kendall with 22. And from James Madison Dukes, Angela Williams with 10. That's gonna be your double digit
score
for that game. All right, you know what I mean? So Belmont Bruins moving on to the semifinals. And in this game, we just watched the end of this game. Minnesota over Gonzaga. Y'all probably don't like the way I say Minnesota because Coach says
Minnesota.
Yeah, 82-77. Let me check this box score. Let's see. We got Yvonne Ejim with 27 points. Allie Turner with 12 from the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Also, Inez Betancourt with 13. Minnesota Golden Gophers 35 at a 35 ball, 10 points. So a double from Amaya Battle. Grace Gropolsky, 20 points, and Tori McKinney, 19 points. Those are going to be your double digit
score
of that game. Okay, so we got them. We got the WBITs out of the way. Let me see. When do they play again? Jeez. I don't know. I guess they play again on Monday. So semifinals Monday, and you'll have Florida at Minnesota, and Villanova. Well, not at Minnesota. Florida versus Minnesota, and Villanova versus Belmont for your semifinals. For those games on Monday. For those games on Monday. WNIT, real quick. Rutgers against Charleston, 89-67, and they're playing in Piscataway, New Jersey. Rutgers over Charleston.
Miss D.
Let's see here. Does it say if these are the quarterfinals? It's third round. It says third round for these. Box score. We got Taryn Barbitt and Taylor Barbitt. I hope I'm saying their names right. 33 and 12.
Put some cheese on that.
And you are so funny. 33. So we got a double from Taryn Barbitt, and that was 33 and 12. We got Taylor Barbitt with 11 points. Jasmine Stone with 12. Oh man. And then Rutgers Scarlet Knights, Zakara Perkins with 10. JoJo Lacey with 19 and 10, so double-double. China
Double
Cornwell,
club.
12 and 11, double-double.
Club.
Awa Sidibe, 12 points. And Destiny Adams with 18 points, 10 assists, 15 rebounds for a triple-double.
Triple-double club.
And that's going to be... And then Maya Petticourt with 18 points for the double-digit.
Scorers
of that game. You know what I mean? So, moving right along here, still in the third round, North Texas Troy, we got 88-86. Looked like this was a good one. I didn't see it. If you did, tell us about it.
What's the North Texas mascot?
Look, bro, it's a mean green. It's a mean green bird.
Green bird.
Bro,
okay, not the green
bird.
wave.
Okay,
green bird. Okay.
Tamisha Lampkin with 26, Desiree Wooten with 21, Ariana Hardaway, I hope I'm saying her name right, 12 points, Kyla Deck with 16, all for the North Texas Mean Green.
Hardaway.
Zay Dyer, Brianna Piguero, Ashley Baez, Shalana Wagner. Hold on. It did something weird, y'all, so I can't even tell you the scores. All right, here we go. Let's try it again. Zay Dyer with 23, Brianna Piguero with 14, Shalana Wagner with 17, Brianna Jackson with 14, and Imani Jenkins with 10 for your double digit
scores. Yeah.
Of that game. Three more real quick,
the Hardaway was from the Penny Hardaway tree or from the Tim Hardaway tree? When you said Hardaway, I don't know. I was just asking.
And you know, for them both to be Hardaways, I never even crossed my mind if they was related or not.
Yeah, that's all. Just asking.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, but three more, and I'm highlighting these players because it's a little bit deeper into their tournament, so we trying to, put some shine on some more names. So we got Buffalo versus Southern Indiana. This is women's NIT third round. Buffalo 76, Southern Indiana.
It used to be a beer
64.
Called Buffalo Sweat.
Used to be a what?
A beer IPA called Buffalo Sweat.
So you go in there and be like, let me get a Buffalo Sweat?
Yeah. Look it up. I'm not telling a lie. Look it up.
I believe you. Jordan Beatty, or Jordan Beatty, I'm not sure, with 13. Nolani Cornfield with 12. Chalia Watson with 16. Tara Harness with 13. Meredith Rayleigh with 10. Trinity Ralston with 15. And Chloe Gannon with 14. Shoot that bitch, Chloe, with 14 for your double digit
scorers
for that game. Okay, Buffalo Bills and the Buffalo Bulls. The Buffalo Bills, y'all. Buffalo Bulls and Southern Indiana. Abilene Christian and Illinois State. 78-68. Illinois State over Abilene Christian. Do we got any double-digit scorers? Okay, yeah. Peyton Hall with 25. Meredith Mays with 12. Emma Troxell with 15 for the Abilene Christian Wildcats. Illinois State Red Birds. The Red Birds, y'all. More birds. Maya Wong with 12. Shannon Dahl with 28. Elise Knudsen with 16. Addison Martin with 12 for your double-digit
scorer
of that game. What else we got here? Abilene Christian getting into the fun here. Here we go. Washington State, North Dakota State. 59. Washington State 51.
Cold against colder.
Cold against colder, ain't it? Goodness gracious. Let's see, double digit. Anybody in double digits? Okay, yeah. Alex Koval. I'm like, yeah, Alex Koval with 14. Eleanor Villa with 14. You said what?
Related to the Notre Dame Cobalt?
Oh no, it's Covill. VILL. Okay. Covill. Iala is her name. Thank you, Kentucky Lucky. Okay, I think I messed up somebody's name, y'all. My bad. Blame it on my head, not my heart. Avery Conan 19. Abby Draper with 10. Marissa Frost with 12, and those are your double digit
Scummer. Say it with your chest.
for that game. When they play again, looks like Sunday. Rutgers versus Buffalo on Sunday.
Rutgers beat Charleston. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Louisiana Tech will play Illinois State on Monday, and Troy will play North Dakota State on Monday as
That's,
well. And they got one more game to be determined. It looks like they'll figure that out.
that's semis.
Let's jump in the chat and say hello. Let's see what's happening here.
Hello, hello, hello.
Groovy in the building. What's good? Jeremy Adam. What's happening, fam? Harold Williams. What's good? What's good? What's good? Dazzling events. What's good? What's good? Miracle Rider for you. Dr. Ivy Girl. Michelle, aka 85 Fly. Emily. What's good? Political Lil.
Come on
Political
in,
Lil.
fam.
I'm in the middle of sending you a text right now.
The CC at night. Come on in, fam. Come on in.
Oh, goodness. Here he go. You see what he on. Your Paris Milan in the building was good. Hey, Jeremy, keep coming back. It's a good time here.
We talking sports. Look, remember sports.
Mondo in the building was good. Was good. Was good. Political Lil, FM, Kentucky Lucky. Lost by 45 to Belmont. Say what? Belmont, the music college in Nashville. Man, I don't know where they at. Rob the man, what's happening? Shake my hand. Shake my hand. Shake my hand. I hear you. Miss D, 6 Women's Sports. What's happening? Make sure y'all get Rob the Man Media a follow. Looking like Belmont could take it off. Really? Okay, so Belmont.
Here come. Michelle, that's how you want.
That game. Y'all know what it is. Down with all the birds. Mocha Latte one in the building. Russell, North Texas is named after Mean Joe Green. Went there. What? That's that. Okay, the Mean Green. After Mean Joe Green.
Don't squeeze the shot.
Not after no Jolly Green Giant. What? Tim, Penny, the Hardaways. Yeah. Miami Open, real close semifinals. But Paguya first set over Philippines teenager. Oh, Kentucky's talking tennis.
Okay.
Iala's her name. Got you. Rogers is going to the 49ers. Who? Jeremy, what up? Pick'em time is coming. Not yet, Michelle. It's coming though, for sure. It's pick'em times. It's pick'em times. Charmaine Thomas, what's good? What's good?
We're almost there.
What's up,
Wait a
man?
minute.
Yeah, what's up, fam? We have almost made it. It's been a long week getting back to basketball.
That was a
man. It's been a long week getting back to basketball. It was a great what? What you should say?
It was a great presser that Dawn did. It was like a 17-minute presser today. Media availability.
Media availability. Yeah, we watched that in the Discord. It was some good ones out there. And then there was some. I'm glad that you brought up the pressers. I had a note right here to talk about one of the pressers. Did you know that?
We did not discuss that. I did not know that.
That was a great segue into what I wanted to talk about, which was Corey Close's presser.
Let's talk about it.
Here, I don't want to talk about the whole thing, but I do want to talk about the portion of the presser where she talked about Juju Watkins, and wishing Juju a speedy recovery. And this isn't Juju specific. Well, no, this is Juju specifically, because I felt like the comment was kind of backhanded, if you will.
Okay.
But y'all tell me, and I'm gonna tell y'all what she said, and then y'all tell me what y'all think. She said she's sad about Juju not being able to play, but others will get a chance to shine now.
What the hell?
Right. That was the same reaction that I had, because you didn't even have to say the two things together. And number one, Juju's not stopping anybody from shining. If you good, ball. And this young lady didn't have to get hurt for other people to get an opportunity to shine.
No.
Okay? I wanted to say that. It just
teammates trusted her with the team, though. That's a little different. They trusted her with the team. That was a little shade. That's a little shade to me. That's a little side shade. I'm sorry, a little shade.
It was kind of like nasty work for me.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to put that out there and have a short discussion, get some feedback. If anybody else watched the presser, what did y'all think about that? I felt like, number one, it came out of nowhere. If you just wanted to wish the young lady a speedy recovery and talk about, I don't know if people are really looking at all of the dominoes that actually fell with her going down, right? A lot of things happen. Like we talked about, will we ever even see her play college basketball again?
Right, FM.
No.
Right. No, you're right.
Shade. I'm not talking about the player. No, I got you. Not being able to have her in this immediate tournament now, not being able to see her now play against South Carolina in the battle of the SCs in this first inaugural battle of SC, right? This was going to be a big thing to have her there. Not having her face in the space in the place
Right.
as the tournament continues, right? All of those things, and then not having her as the face of
she was the motor to the NCAA tournament. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, the media motor for sure.
Yeah, media, right.
So just all of those things, like ticket sales change, merchandise sales change, people coming, transfer portal stuff changes. Like she's a big factor in basketball, right?
Right. Like I ain't coming down. Jew out. Like
yeah. So this is they're not gonna give the respect that is due, but her not being in this thing has a real effect on the bottom line of what they wanted this to be, especially with the narrative that they push. And this is always the danger when you're only pushing one player, right?
Right.
Or the four that, or now they're trying to do 3 to 4 now. They try to do better this year with that. But was a big face.
Wait a minute, not that. Wait a minute. The
3. They did. They did.
A little something.
Yeah. Let me see. I hope Ole Miss beats them. Close will need therapy after losing to 2 SEC teams back to back in the tournament. Whew. I hope Juju can travel with the team to her teammates' motivation like Ashland does for us. Yeah. I hope so. I hope that she's there to be able to be supportive. How her team needs her to support. You know what I mean? And I don't know if they, even know what that looks like. Like they'll figure that out. But speedy recovery to her. But I just felt like that was nasty work. And then it was like, this is a big domino that's dropping here. This is changing the immediate landscape of women's college basketball, right? Until they can get to a new narrative. Which
because Best wasn't doing it for him for the Basket.
Well, no,
you know what I mean.
Well, so no. In certain pockets, I'm not gonna act like she doesn't have a following, but not in a way, level. not on the international level. Like right. I'm not gonna act like Juju is not moving in the international space as far as like being a global brand. Like she is a global brand. She saved Corey Close. She saved Gottlieb's job, I think.
Yeah,
this year. She definitely gave her opportunity at another year. I feel that's my opinion.
She gave the math teacher a contract renewal. The math teacher comes back another
I feel like when they look at her not being able to be a part of the tournament, they're trying to scrape together another narrative really quickly, right?
And that's their fault because they didn't have to do that.
Yeah, but then they did it in a disrespectful way.
Right.
And that was the other part of what I wanted to talk about as far as like the coverage since Juju's gone down. Gotcha. So Juju goes down. Now let's everybody agree. South Carolina, the defending champs. Right? Everybody's seen the March Madness video with the doom, shooting stars out, right?
I'm sorry. I love when you make that sound.
Yeah, cause that's the only way I could. Cause I can't even think of what it's for. But it
Right.
just, and then they go doom Page, boom Flage. Who else they call? Juju. Who's the other one they call? So it's Page, it's Flage, it's Juju. I'm forgetting
You said it
somebody.
was Malaysia. They threw up
Well, that's who they.
afterwards.
Now that Juju is out, they're like Malaysia, and it's like
So
Malaysia's not an
I'm sure it
afterthought.
was Lauren Betts, was it?
It's Hannah Hidalgo. Thank you. It's Hannah.
Okay, Hannah. Thank you, Mocha
Malaysia.
Latte.
First of all, Malaysia's not an afterthought, and y'all shouldn't have handled her like that. Like, first of all, there's no way that NCAA, March Madness, ESPN, whoever put the commercial out, should have had a commercial about the 4 stars in March, and not have included not one player from the defending champions team. Or I could say not have one player from South Carolina who's been in the Final Four how many times in the last 5 years? Like, there's no reason for you not to have a Gamecock in the commercial from the beginning. But then to cut her in at the end like she's some afterthought, we'd rather listen. If she got paid, run up your bag, Lay. Run up the bag, right? Run up the bag.
Right.
But they should have been talking about her. And shame on y'all to be like, now that Juju's out, you want to throw this other kid in there. Y'all haven't been pushing this kid like y'all should have been pushing this kid. This a kid, she finna drop her PE. Y'all seen the Lay with the Butters? Okay, like, she's as big a brand. She has as big an upside as any one of these others, as one of these other kids that they talking about. The chat is talking about stars. Kiki ain't one of them.
Oh man,
I don't even know which Kiki y'all talking about. Let me back up. Which Kiki are y'all talking about? Let's not do with Juju the same that the W is desperately trying to do with Clark. Other stars as well. Kiki is a star as well. Kiki, who? You said God leave help carry Juju off the court. God leave knows her features. Juju, I ain't got time for that. Man. Kiki Iriafen. Kiki Iriafen is a great player. Kiki Iriafen is not a star. Kiki's not a star. Not on the same. Not on the same. Not on the same level as Hannah and Juju. Malaysia to me, Paige. Like, Kiki's not up there.
On the
Great
college level,
player.
Stars bring out professional stars to watch them play, even at the college level. That's what a star does. It's attraction. It's a respected level of play that, and for instance, Hidalgo brings out the highest level players, the former players that are playing at the highest level, WNBA. Those WNBA stars come watch that college star play because it's just a special player.
Malaysia is the type of star that all she got to do is go to the table to check in and they scream.
Right.
That's a star. That's a star.
That's the star. That's a star.
Hannah Hidalgo. She has that's the golden child. She got the knife. When she hit the floor, it's up.
She got the knife.
Paige. When Paige hits the floor, it's up. If you're getting an applause every time you check into the game, you better believe it.
Yeah, you.
If it's Kiki from Southern Cal, she proved to me when Juju got hurt, if you go through her, she can make something happen. I'm not talking. Here's the thing. Let's be clear. Let's be clear, people. What you can do on the floor and star don't necessarily mean the same thing. Like, that doesn't necessarily mean the same thing. FM, everybody's not a star. Just flying the family stones.
Why you gotta go do that, FM?
Why you mess with me today, FM? Why you mess with me
FM
right now? Why? Doggo got the knife and Paige is hurt. And that's not to say like Kiki is a hey, what you said. Look, yeah, if it go through her, something can happen. She can win games. Star or who you coming to see? Box office, and they
Gosh,
not coming to see
thank
you,
you.
Otis. They
Thank you.
not coming to see you, Otis. And Mondo, don't co-sign. That's a good song. Come on, guys. Come on, back to
Man, come on,
basketball. Back to
FM. Don't you
basketball.
know
What are
no
y'all doing?
good, FM? Don't
What
you
are
know
y'all
no
doing?
good?
I'm not with y'all tonight. So yeah, no, she's not a star. She's not a star, guys.
Mondo
Um,
reminiscing, boy. I told you, Mondo, go check out the TikTok DJs. They got all the old school. All right.
but I'm wondering from a coach's standpoint,
uh,
if you're gonna mention, and I'm still on the Juju and adding my laser
Corey
in
Close.
there
Corey
and
Close.
stars and all that. If you're Corey Close, why even add that end part on there? I didn't understand that. Yeah, no one's coming to see Kiki. Let's just be honest, and that's okay. That's not a knock on her basketball game. That's just her brand isn't there. And I'm not saying nobody is coming. Sure, she has a following. There are people who like, hey, I want a Kiki shirt, I want a Kiki jersey. But box office, no.
Everybody is a star, but it FM. But does everybody star Twinkle? No.
And then here you go. It only took 1 second. It only took 1 second. And you supposed to be coming up. You supposed to be here to help me keep this in line, but not you. Not you. Here you go. Yeah, it says, what was the point in coach saying that? Right.
All right, so go back to you. So,
Can SC get to the final without Juju? Yes, they're gonna get to the final of that game without Juju. Yes.
USC. Yeah. There you
Can
go.
they get to the final of that game? Yes. They'll get to the final. It's the buzzer or sound and all of that. They can do that without Juju. Yeah, but
You said they get to the end of that game,
to
the
the
final of
to
that
the to
game.
the final four? No. 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 No.
You're a
No. No.
shining star, no matter where you are.
So yeah, no, not to the final four. Will they get to the final of this next game? Yes. But here's the thing.
Man.
Here's the thing. Do y'all have? Wait a minute. Do y'all have USC winning this next game? Do y'all have USC beating K-State? I don't.
I don't think they got an answer for the 27-year-olds.
I don't. I just feel like I think that they won't have the experience, and I feel like the lights were going to be bright anyway, and they were going to need Juju to lead the way because she had been there before. I believe it's going to be their final game too. I don't mind coming up here. I hope that I could come up here and say, you know what? I hope that I could come up. I hope that I could come up here. I don't mind having to come up here and say, you know what, I was wrong, and they got past K State. But I just don't. I don't have it. I don't have them picked like that. And Robbie saying, yeah, they can. Okay. Hey, listen. I listen. Y'all know I don't mind coming up here and being like, hey, they was like, yeah, Seth, shut up. You was wrong. But I got him. I got him. 1, 2, 3 Cancun. I got him 1, 2, 3 Cancun, y'all. T is right with Juju out. The excitement for the NCAA chip this year seems deflated now. Not for me. Not for me. Because I didn't have them getting the chip anyway. But she takes a lot out of what the narrative has been around this. It'll be close, but no. So excited for Caitlin's coming out party this year. About to the lady league to the next level.
We talking about March Madness.
Yeah, not foolishness. Yeah, I have USC beating K-State, and then that's it. You kind of taking them down. Okay. I got K-State habits. Southern Cal has been used to Juju taking over. Okay, but and y'all are telling me. So okay, let me ask you this: can Kiki become a star in this March Madness run?
Look, there's always possibilities. The
What would?
opportunity.
How far would she have to take them to become a star?
I think if it's got to be the Final Four, but Elite Eight, it had to be the Final Four.
It was some hope in the beginning. It was like yes, and he was like anything's possible, and everybody else was like nope, too late, not at all, nope. Should have been a star. I think she showed star qualities in the last game. You thought she showed star qualities? What were they? She would have to take them to the title, Final Four. Kiki needs to have the game of her life. Southern Cal has some good pieces, but they all.
I mean, height wise, she's going to be well matched.
Yeah, well, Okay, now here, that's a great point, Eric Gary. There are times that coach, and this is for you as well. There are times when, like you say, they all look to Juju when you watch them at times. But is that their fault, or is that because the coach said go everything runs through Juju? Y'all let me know.
D, all the above.
Mm, okay, okay. She would have to take him to the Final Four. Okay, she's already a
I
top
mean,
five pick this year. Elite Eight
so
is the
here's the
max.
thing, right? When you
Okay,
have somebody, you're a good player, you're a solid player, but when you have a player that's going to be 60% of your scoring, all you know, you got to do your 5 to 10%, 5%, right? The other 8 of you got to do 5% or whatever to add up to equal the other 100%. So now that scheme is taken away. Can your skills meet the moment? Like you're a Division 1 player at a Power 4 conference, so you're supposed to be able to meet the moment whether you have a juju or not. That's what's supposed to happen. So you're supposed to have those skills in your bag anyway. So we shall see. Yes, they played well, but their matchups favored USC in height. So they were able to exploit that and have a scheme that exploited Mississippi State because they had a height advantage and they were able to isolate in the paint and they took advantage of it and they had a commanded lead. So now you come where there is match position per position is equally matched with K State. What are you going to do? What's your scheme? So
real question: can USC head coach really coach basketball? We don't know. None of us
we
know. We're all
we
gonna
about
find
no,
out
we
together.
about to find out, Rob.
We gonna find. We gonna find out. We
We
gonna
about to
find out
find out tomorrow. Tomorrow, we only a game away. You know what I mean?
tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, Charmaine, you saying no already? You ain't even waiting until tomorrow. You like as of right
you
now?
know,
No.
you did your
You
runs.
was like mark it down. No.
Charmaine
No,
did
they
your
cannot.
runs.
No, they cannot. No,
No.
they cannot. No, they cannot.
Okay.
Okay. A loss doesn't mean she can't coach. Nope. Nope. A loss doesn't mean she can't coach. So to me, tomorrow is just the beginning of us finding out if she can coach. It starts tomorrow. We're gonna see what kind of adjustments does she come into the game with, and then
Or is she gonna look like Nola Henry in week 1?
from now until Juju gets back, what does the team look like?
That's
Yeah, I agree. It's not that a loss means that she can't coach, but it could be a small sample size. We're gonna find out. ESPN has USC winning 72%, so we'll see. Okay, yeah, okay. Uh, we about to find out what Coach G really made of. She did get Cal to the Final Four, but that was back in the day. Yeah, that was back in the day, and it wasn't so much parity. It wasn't so much parity back then. Juju was playing the games where they were up by 30. Gottlieb was not preparing the other players for their confidence. I agree. Her schemes and game plan can tell you a whole lot about can she coach. What did Nola write on that clipboard? Don't mess with me, FM. We gonna do this? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Y'all want
oh
me to
man.
write it? Y'all want me to write? Never mind. Never. She was like, never mind. We're not gonna do that. Don't do that.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. I mean, okay. So, okay. Now here's the next question. Since we still talking about Coach G, what does she have to do? What does she can coach look like? What
Make
do they? Where are
make it
they at in this time that Jew is out?
you make defensive scheme adjustments based on who you're playing. Mindful substitutions. You substitute according to how your opponent's substitute for, so just having really astuteness and the staff being on one accord, things like that. And maybe being able to make on the fly adjustments. You don't have to call a timeout, burn your timeouts. And so on the fly is if you can make an adjustment in your offense on the fly, call move somebody over, move somebody down, or make an adjustment. Um, so those are just some things where you can coach. I saw Rob the media. Uh huh.
Do
Do
you
huh
do you believe in Coach G?
huh
Do you believe in Coach G?
huh?
If you can, you can hear. Do you believe in Coach G?
Not really, not really, not really.
Okay.
That's
So
why
you
I
said
called it. That's why I called it a math teacher because it's like the math teacher getting the extra stipend in the high school because they just got to hire a teacher that year. So that's why I gave
man,
it a turn to math teacher. That's what she reminds me of. Like I
it's like
don't.
we just if you
She
just
doesn't
got
have
a
a
four if
sideline
you just got a
presence.
4 year degree.
Look
Um
like her breath smell like coffee all the time. I mean, I don't know.
okay, so Gottlieb can coach if Southern Cal makes it to the Final Four. So you say that she can prove that she can coach right now. It doesn't
I
even
think
have to linger into next season. If she can get them to the Final Four, that means that she can coach. Competitive play by her team, young
right,
players like
right.
Kennedy Smith stepping up. So here, okay, I didn't watch a lot of Kennedy Smith, but what it seems like is that Kennedy is a dynamic defensive player.
Yeah, yeah.
How is she offensively?
Streaky, streaky,
Okay, okay,
streaky.
okay. Not she's still wet behind the ears.
When she hot, she
Pause.
hot. I mean, when
Pause.
she on, she
Pause.
on. When she off, she off. Kennedy Smith. So if you want,
So is that fresh? Is that because Kennedy's a freshman, correct?
hmm
So is that just that she's young?
no, that's
Is that
called
is
no,
that
that's
change?
not. That's called getting the gym. That's what that's called.
Okay,
That's
okay,
called put
okay,
shots up, get more shots up.
okay. So okay, let me ask this question. Let me back up. Let me back up. Especially since we got the coaches in the chat, right? And we got Coach Coleman here. Um, we were talking about this. The head coach. Well, look, let me back up. Let's start with the first question I asked. At Division One, should you still be being developed as a player when you reach Division One basketball? Should you still be being developed as a player?
Well, a development
And y'all
according
answer in the chat too. Let me know in the chat too.
develop according to your goals. If your goals is to get to professional level, then my job as a coach is to seek out what that development looks like to you. Yeah, yes, you need to be developing how you see the game, how you view the game, watch the game. So there's always some type of development. We shouldn't be doing basics and fundamentals, but we should be adding more to your bag according to the position and what your area expertise is. Also, one strength like somebody's always going to have a weakness in the game, but let your strength get stronger.
Okay.
That's what you
Okay.
want to
Okay.
market, right? That's what's going to
Okay.
have
Okay.
sustainability on the next level. And also, is my job as a coach and the coaching staff is what to put your strengths in the position where they
Okay.
shine the best.
So
Because I mean, that's what basketball is.
at the Division 1 level, is it the head coach's responsibility to develop players?
Have a plan for the development and the coaching staff carries that out. Yes, the head coach needs to have a vision how that program how development looks for the program per player, right? Or per position or however, and then the assistant coaches go and they put their own sauce on it, their own sizzle, you know what I'm saying? Put their own personality on it.
Okay.
But you got to have a
Okay.
vision for the head coach. You got to
Okay.
because
Okay.
everyone's on
And,
the
and
same.
so is that different than because when we were talking about this in the Discord, and I think it was Mondo that said it. The system, the coach's system will develop players. So the
Right,
system at South Carolina develops
right,
big, or
right,
the system at Notre Dame develops guards, right?
right.
Right. The system of that. So it's not necessarily the head coach as much as it's the head coach's system, and it could be that the head coaches hired the assistant coaches to be able to do that development, or
They know the system. They know what the skill set to be successful in that system. But the thing is, these days and times you should be giving skills, training, developing skills, or adding to the bag at the college level where it's positionless. Because if I have a post that can shoot too or they can handle the ball, I don't want to hinder them. I'm not gonna say, "Oh, you
okay,
just in the post." No, work on
okay,
your handle because in the next level, you
okay,
gonna need to know how to get yourself out of jam with ball handling. So let's continue to work on that. So the thing is, if somebody leans naturally towards something, don't take that away from them.
right. I
Grow it
agree. I agree.
and use
I
it.
agree. Like they said with Lake, we're not taking anything away. We're
Right.
adding. Okay, so at the D1 level, is it more important that your system wins championships or develops players?
Um. Here's the thing. That was a great question because I was thinking this. I was thinking this came across my mind earlier today. There are coaches in the college level, Division 1 level. They get it. What? There's different reasons. all coaches are different while they coach. There are some coaches that coach for outcome to
Okay.
win, right?
Hmm.
And then there's coaches because they care, because they're people centered, person centered. They care about giving to the person, the people that they're coaching. So I think that's per a coach's personality and their own agenda, the reason why they coach. I can't call that.
Okay.
Some want that bag. That's the reality.
Hmm.
Some go to Division 1 because they want a bag and they don't give a damn about what that kid, because they're young adults and that's their responsibility to figure it out. I'm just giving you an opportunity to showcase it. And then there's coaches that contribute to the development of a person because they're still growing up, trying to figure out who they are in life, and they really haven't come into adulthood yet. So I think you get a mixed bag of coaches when it comes to coaching
Hmm.
because everybody
Okay.
goes in for different reasons.
Okay. So, and I see you saying, Jeremy, that UConn and South Carolina do both. They win championships and develop players. Okay, that system. Uh, FM is saying that Moki coaches just for outcome. So it's not about development with her system as much as it's about winning. Okay. It's more important. It's more important to have the right assistants on your staff who understand what you're trying to accomplish. Every coach on staff bring a different level. Okay. And uh, so I guess if I throw out some schools, Notre Dame, would you say that that's a system? That's a system that develops players or wins championships or both?
They win games.
Okay, Duke.
They can get better, trying to. You see the effort
Okay,
there. Yeah, you see the effort.
LSU.
Win games.
Okay, okay. Um, is that something that you think players factor in when they're making their decisions?
Well, when you're that age, let's think back. So when I'm that age, what I want to do, I want to go somewhere and win and be a part of it. But I don't think about, is this person care about me, life after basketball? If something happens to me at 17, 18, 19 years old, I don't know about them, but I wasn't thinking about, does that coach. I'm thinking about where I can go shine. I never thought I would get, hurt, or a situation come, or another situation come where I can't play in the sport I love. And um, so there you are. Most of the time, you're going because you want to win. I want that playing time. I want to get much clock as possible. It's not about who's going to pour into me as a person, who's going to look out for my best interest, who's going to give me advice to take care of my mentals and my chickens and my Marshawn Lynch. You know,
Right. So okay, you say hell no, players ain't thinking about that, but then aren't you? Isn't that exactly what you're thinking about if you choose a South Carolina or a UConn
well,
or those
usually,
type of
but
programs?
in the backdrop drop of that story, what is it? My mama said I'm going to play for Don Stanley. So there's some sound adult support and family support, or village, we call village support, with those individuals who go, and they know that the bigger picture is more important for their loved one that they're sending. So
Hmm.
I think they're just, those individuals have a village that they listen to and value, and they're willing to trust that process, compared to, I'm not saying that others don't, but I think it's just more sound advice from the backdrop stories we get from some of those who committed to South Carolina, just from my, listening to different background stories of how those players, most recent players, got there, and players of the past.
Okay, and you saying only about 12% of kids think about that about development. Okay, I wouldn't turn my daughter over to Moki. Okay, FM. Rob, where you get that number from? The rest be more for financial gain. Okay, okay. Okay. I didn't expect the conversation to go this deep. I
No,
was just throwing something out there.
it's a
But
great
if we don't,
conversation.
yeah, but if we don't wrap it up soon, we're not going to be able to get to you. Tell
But
them and
but you
they,
had the question about Corey Close, though. I was very wanted to answer that so much,
yeah. And it went so. I mean, it went
and it went left. It went left, right, up, down, round and round. You turn me inside out.
well because it originally started with Corey Close, but then
Right.
it moved into Coach G. don't you think NIL has changed a lot of players' mindsets?
I think mindset was changing with generational change anyway, and the NIL just kind of accelerate that. So I agree, but I think with generations, the focus changed and the talent is different, parenting is different, and so yes, that just added something. But it's all what you in the business for. So some families don't teach sustainability. If my child was in that, I want to look at the sustainability and not the quick money, right? The sustainability. And the biggest thing is get a tool from it other than basketball and the NIL that will pay you for a lifetime. So make sure you get that degree in something, that you can lean on too, that you can use to open your business or use to move you forward. So um, enjoy the NIL while it lasts, but also have a skill that will pay you for a lifetime.
But so is basketball a skill that can pay you for a lifetime?
Well, yeah, I mean, if you get plugged in, yeah, if you want to go into the sports broadcasting, the coaching, the sports management, and other that, so yes, but more so, the more, further you want to move, you got to have that degree, some type of paper
Mm-hmm.
behind you, or and somebody vouching for you. Uh, so yes, in a sense, but you still gotta go through some schooling, some type of certification, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can
Quick
be a
shout out to
scout,
Eddie and
huh?
Ed and Charles O'Bannon. Quick shout out to those guys for getting the ball rolling on
Right.
this stuff.
So, but with Corey Close, I thought it was tasteless, a little petty, and thought she would be a little better than that, and I'm disappointed in those mix. And so I'm not going to say, "Oh, that was a mistake." You said what you said, and you meant what you said, and so now you got to coach by it and live by it, play by it. So so I think you just poked the hooper in that when you say something like that. You poke, just you just stir the mix up. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not shocked that Corey Close said that. I was a little suspect of her
Mm-hmm.
and her movement. So you you know
It's just weird.
you
It's
slipped. They say your slip is shown. You slipped up, and thank you for showing
mm,
us who you
let,
are.
let's just slip showing. You see a lot of kids transferring because the kids and family weren't thinking development. Okay,
No,
so they
they,
went money first, 100%. You better start developing, or you're gonna be in trouble. You show better. Yeah, you must have a degree to coach collegiately.
that's right.
I didn't understand why it was necessary either, Michelle. It just threw me off, and which is what made me do a double take at the screen because it was like she ain't taking the shine off nobody, and her who did you feel like she was taking the shine off of? And that's why I just felt like it was a little slight, like it was a little like
It,
I
it, it,
mean
it was
because
immature.
here's the thing, you better hope that she don't show up even more because she got more time right now. How about that? How about that? What if she got
Exactly.
time to do some more commercials now? What if she got time to really get in her nerd wallet? So it was just really weird. It was really weird. Check it out. If I misunderstood it, y'all let me know. But from what I watched, that's what I heard, and it was like, what did she say? And then it was like, well, why did she say that? Is it that was slowed up Warren Sapp's employment in Colorado, not having a 4-year degree? Yes. Depending on your best, you can be doing great on ball, then get called for a tennis player or something. Um,
Marcus,
I don't know.
yeah, Marcus Lee had that good batch tonight.
I don't know where you. I don't know what happened right there. Let me know. Let me know what you meant right there, Marcus. You
Yeah,
lost me.
we
I don't
confused.
even know what Corey said, and I know she said something off the wall. Yeah, I've always been suspicious of Corey Close. So, and it was just like I said, she was sad about Juju not, you know, playing, and wished her, speedy recovery and all of that. But in the same in the same breath, was like, it's going to give others an opportunity to shine. And I just didn't. It was like, well, what? Sports psychology.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I got you. Okay. Um. So I wanted to I wanted to just get back and let you at least answer that question. dynamic conversation today. None of what I was supposed to talk about. So thank y'all. Sound like Coach was being a little bit fake. I feel good tonight. No peckers attacked me. Thank you, baby Jesus. You know what? This is why. Little tiny
$3,
baby
Mondo.
Jesus. Little tiny baby Jesus. Little tiny. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Because now you're going to have me down a whole nother
Right.
Talladega Nights rabbit hole. And I ain't got time. Is in a completely different bracket. Why did she care? It was just weird. Yeah. Well, I mean, listen. Here's the thing. Let's not. Here's the thing.
Well, she
Everybody
got beat
misses
to
Juju.
twice in regular
I
season.
think that everybody. I think everybody misses Juju Watkins in women's college basketball right now. Like,
And
right?
nobody's talking about her players
It it
like
it,
that.
it it's not as fun with Juju not there. Right?
It's,
For sure. For
it's not.
sure. Right. So there's that. But the whole statement just threw me off. But let's get to some fun stuff because it's time for you. You tell them, you give them, and they pick them. Is that how it goes?
I give them. You pick you pick them. Pick them. Ha ha ha. Pick them. Yeah, we got Friday coming tomorrow. Sweet 16 NCAA women's basketball. To finest, they've been playing. You saw a lot of games in a very short time. Now we're getting down to crunch time. Give them. You pick them. Starting tomorrow, 2:30 Eastern, 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. Number 3, UNC Tar Heels against number 2 Blue Devils. It is a third time around Tobacco Row rivalry game in the NCAA March Madness. Who do you have, UNC or the Kara Lawson? And how does she do that this year? Duke Blue Devils. Fire up the chat. Mondo, Duke.
I guess I go with Duke. I don't remember who I took on my
Writer for you picks Duke.
I'm
Jeremy
going Duke, but I don't know who I
bringing
picked.
that one. Okay, a few more seconds. Now, where Michelle? I'm about to talk about you. Pick him. Each meeting was you got to give me a pick. Shonda Dore, Duke, but I can go either way. Who could puke because of defense? FM. Eric Gray, Carey, Duke. Charmaine, Duke. Molly Brandon, Duke. Rob the man, me. Okay, the narrative's already been written. You right. Bobby Jones, I got Duke. Jeremy Adams, Duke versus South Carolina in the Elite Eight. He's calling it. We shall see. She is Wayne, the bot picks the Tar Heels. UNC. Michelle, AK85 Fly, made up her mind. Duke. Rob the man, Meter said he's going to go with Kara Lawson and those Duke Blue Devils. FM said, God dang, going with those UNC Tar Heels with God dang. See if God dang and Donarski are ready. Mocha Latte says, Duke, Marcus Lee, UNC. And a few more seconds, we're moving on to the 5 p.m. game. Thank you for playing that round. Round and round we go. 5 p.m. game. Maryland Terrapins in a half shell. Teenage Mutant Ninja Terrapins in a half shell. Maryland Terrapins, number 4 seed against the number 1 seed. South Carolina. Game clocks. Fire up the chat. I give a brr. You pick a Miracle Rider for you. Picks SC. Shonda Dore. Gamecocks. Mondo says SC by 20. Michelle, 85 Fly. Gamecocks. FM, give me the Gamecock emoji. Eric Gary puts SC on the pick 'em. Bobby Jones picks South Carolina. Few more seconds. We're moving on to the 7:30 game. Jeremy Adams, Gamecocks. Mocha Latte. 1 picks Gamecocks.
Gamecocks.
Marcus Lee says Duke will choke. That's what he said. That's what it was done, Dukes. Mondo says Turtle's gonna put on an early fight. Turtles in a half shell, terrapins in a half shell. Charmaine, don't squeeze it. Charmaine says South Carolina, all caps. She all caps. I'm saying it like she pick them. All caps. All caps. A few more seconds, we'll move on to the 7:30 game, Eastern PM time. And my contacts is getting dry. All right, we're moving on to the 7:30 game. Number 3 seed LSU. How? Tigers against number 2 seed NC State. Wolfpack, hungry like a wolf. Who do you got? Fire up the chat. You got the Tigers or the Wolfpack? Fire it up. LSU or NC State? Here we go. AAW. LSU. Ow. Tigers. AAW. First pick. Jeremy. LSU. Big Foe. Monroe Williams. Mocha Latte. LSU. All caps. Michelle. AK85. LSU. No problem. No problem, man. You actually remind me of a coach, Marcus Lee. Thank you. But I need an LSU or Wolfpack. Pick 'em. Hit me with the pick 'em, Marcus Lee. Shonda Doe Ray got the LSU. Pause for station thirstification by Auntie Coca-Cola today.
Hey, I got a question real quick.
Boom. Yes.
But Marcus Lee, like a coach that you had, or does he just remind you of like a coach? Like he really is a real coach. So that's why I was wondering. Like, does he remind you of a former coach, or like just remind you of a coach?
Bobby Jones, LSU, FIP, LSU,
Bobby Jones Gospel.
Miracle writer for you.
When you said Bobby Jones, that's what popped in my head. Bobby Jones Gospel.
Molly Brandon, LSU. Charmaine is going to go Wolfpack NC State. Oh, you bold. You strong. You courageous, Charmaine. Eric Gary, LSU. Marcus Lee, LSU. She is Bree Wayne, says Wolfpack. Marcus Lee, no thank you.
Oh man, funny dad jokes, bro. Hilarious. Y'all are funny. All right.
We'll give you a few more seconds, and we're going to talk about the last game, that 10 p.m. Eastern time game. Y'all are funny, Bobby Man. Here we go. We're going to talk about number 5. Does NC State get their back tomorrow? Get their lick back? I don't think so. All my coaches tried, bro. I don't know me. I know what I did in my coaching career. I'm Bizak. What Paris?
I'm Bizak, baby.
Okay. Did you do a pick 'em? You want LSU or NC State before we move on? You want to pick them or we can move on? What you want, Paris? All right. Here we go. Number 5, 10 p.m. Eastern time game tomorrow. Last NCAA women's tournament game for tomorrow in the Sweet 16. Number 5, Ole Miss. Coach Yo and them putting on a defensive clinic versus Corey Coast. What'd she say in the press? UCLA Bruins number 1 seed. Who you have? Ole Miss or UCLA? Paris picked LSU from the last game. Wow. Robin Man Media is going to go UCLA. All caps. Miracle writer for you. Said Ole Miss. Oh, Coach Yo till we die. I'm going with Coach Yo. Jeremy Adam, UCL Bruins. The shooter, London. Yeah, London Jones. Okay, the shooter. Okay, about that one, Jeremy. We'll see. Eric Gary, Ole Miss. I am great now. Ole Miss on the strength. Michelle, AK85, UCLA, but rooting for Coach.
I rock with the SEC team.
Yo,
Ole Miss, baby.
AAW, Ole Miss, rooting for SEC teams. Marcus Lee, USC, UC what? I see UC. What team is that? Boogie, UCLA. Bougie ass UCLA.
Bougie ass.
Bobby Jones, UCLA. I hope Ole Miss, says Mocha Latte 1. Molly Brandon, I need to watch that interview. UCLA, yeah. Marcus Lee, UCLA. Here we go, a few more seconds and we're almost done. Sean, don't squeeze the Charmaine. Picks
Don't squeeze the
UCLA.
Charmaine,
You
baby.
said boogie. I meant bougie, Bree Wayne. Why you gotta play with me? I meant bougie, not boogie. You know what I meant.
You are so funny, man.
That has been Coach Coleman's corner of I give him you pick 'em. Thank you for participating on another pick 'em.
Did you give us your picks?
Sponsored by Wanda's Wigs, Wanders, and Wings. No bust
Wigs,
downs.
wings, wonders.
Wonders.
Did you give
No
us your
bust
picks?
downs. My fade is gone. I got to get a new surgery. Um,
You are
I got
silly. Who you
LSU.
got?
I'm going UNC over Duke. I'm going
Mm-hmm.
South Carolina over Maryland. I'm going LSU over NC State. And um, on my original paper, I have UCLA beat Ole Miss. But right now, I'm hoping Ole Miss uh, offense can catch up with his defense.
All right, Rob, shake my hand. You know what I mean? Okay, so we are back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night after all of the games, or probably during the last game, 11 o'clock.
Okay.
I'll probably already be
I'll
live. So
be on
coach will come
Central
up.
Time. So
Yeah.
tomorrow.
So you pop up, and so that'd be 10 o'clock your time, and
Right.
we'll get the CC show done because we got to get the scorers of tomorrow's games and of today's games. I just say now, and we got to get the you pick'ems for Saturday. Coach, anything else you got before we get ready to get out of here?
Man, just keep your eye on the portal compact. It's hot. We got a lot of good things. It's a lot of good talent though this year. It's not no, far as the top prospects. So it's interesting to keep your eye on that and see who inherits some better talent to help their team out. Hey, we always want to say is be great in your preparation, become excellent in your performance. Because tomorrow, between those lines, we're gonna see who what were great in their preparation and became excellent between those lines. We call a basketball court champion mentality. Get in your bag, expand your bag, because you are the best. Change this world with one random act of kindness at a time. Be the change that you want to see, because you can change anything you put your mind to it. Spread love, because more love is what we need. March Madness.
Y'all know what it is. I appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us. Back later today with some live game coverage. Come pull up, hang out. Y'all know what it is. Until next time, y'all stay tuned. Talk soon, man. We out.
Down.